If you could first tell me your names and titles, please.
Okay. Marisol Marquez, with just an activist and organizer with Raices in Tampa.
And my name is Catherine Lim. I'm also an organizer with Raices in Tampa.
And you like to go by Catherine?
Yes.
All right, good. Well, let me begin by asking, what's the big announcement? What is going on here with immigration reform at a local level here in Hillsborough County?
Well, what ended up happening is that the Hillsborough County Sheriff's Office made a policy change in the way that they deal with immigrants in Hillsborough County. They sent 2 different letters to the Tampa ICE office, the Immigration Customs and Enforcement Office, and also the Department of Homeland Security. They said that they would no longer be holding undocumented immigrants for more than 48 hours, and they would actually not be holding them at all unless there was a judge order to do so.
And this is a change from the policy previously that you've been protesting.
Yes, we were going to organize 2 different events. There was going to be a call-in day this Friday, September 12th, and we were going to be calling in to the sheriff to say stop ICE holds. And then we were going to follow it up on the 18th of this month with a rally right outside of his office.
What's the issue about holding undocumented immigrants? Why are counties holding undocumented immigrants for ICE? Give us the background here.
Well, what's happened is that, there was a whole, in Florida, there was 287G, which back in the day was a policy that would make it possible for local police to be trained to act as an extension of ICE. That was awful, and, a lot of different police people were not even knowing how to handle any kind of documentation from someone who had temporary status or no status at all. So that was taken away. But what that ended up being replaced with was a federal policy that would make it possible still for people to be ICE detainers. The local police could do it, the county police could do it, and they have been doing it. We've been talking to people all over Tampa who have told us that they have friends who were detained for like a week or 2, right? Mm-hmm. One of our Raices in Tampa activist friends, his name is Oscar, he was not too long ago up in Jacksonville actually taking out one of his friends who plays soccer with him, who had been detained for like a whole weekend. I think the weekend he ended up getting arrested on Friday, and that entire weekend, that was more than 48 hours easily, and he ended up being released on Tuesday. So, how many times does this happen? We found out that in Oregon, in the state of Oregon, there was a case that made huge headline news where these simple rights were being violated. So, that paved the way for different counties all over the country to start implementing this change and actually upholding the 48 hours or not even doing it at all, which is what Raices in Tampa was asking for.
There are some other local municipalities that have already gone ahead with not holding undocumented immigrants for ICE for more than 48 hours, such as where are some of the other places?
Yeah, the other places are, I believe it's Pinellas County, I think was one of them. I can't remember. I think it was Pinellas County, right? Our history is getting a little cloudy right now, but I know that Polk County Sheriff Grady Judd, was talking to people about doing this as well. They're trying to do it up in Clearwater. There's a whole coalition that is sending different sheriffs and different local police letters trying to say that they should uphold these 48 hours.
What's the next step then? This seems like a victory for your group, but I imagine that there's more things that you'll be fighting for.
Yeah. I believe we'll be focusing on our Licenses for All campaign. It's been ongoing, but now there's going to be a stronger push for it.
Yeah, definitely. This is a huge win, definitely, and we're going to be celebrating it for days to come and weeks to come. I think people are going to be a lot happier that knowing that they're not going to be detained just because of their status. But we know that historically this is something that we have to keep fighting for. We are against detaining any kind of immigrant for any reason because local police is not ICE. It is not the Department of Homeland Security, and even they have huge issues that we are against. We're against deportations, and as we know, there's 1,000 deportations that happen every single day. So if there's an attack in our community, we're going to keep fighting back, and definitely, like Catherine said, we're here to try to get driver's licenses for everyone.
If people want to find out more, where can they go?
I would start off with our Facebook, facebook.com/Raices in Tampa.
Yes.
And we also have a Twitter.
Wait, oh yeah.
Can you spell Raices?
RAICESEN in Tampa.
Yay.
Thanks so much.
Thank you. Yeah.